Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great day today. I hope everything is going well for you. Today we're going to be drawing inspiration from this magazine, which is the Papercraft Essentials, issue 156. And I want to say I picked this up from Joann's or Barnes and Noble. I've seen people show magazines from Michael's, but I'm not quite sure I've ever seen a paper crafting magazine at Michael's. I have to check. Not that I'm going today, but I'll check when I do go. We're going to be making something similar to this. So I've already done most of everything already. I didn't use circle punches. I used scallop punches, and I stamped out some images and fussy cut them out already. And for this right here, what I did is I just cut this piece down and took my circle punch and I punched out the little circle. And I've used the distress inks to distress it up, and here we are. And I use scattered straw for the entire background. I used mustard seed. I used evergreen bow. I can't pronounce that word. I think it's bow, a bow, I don't know. And old paper. And so now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put these. I stepped out all these images and colored them up with my color pencil. I use worn lipstick or something pink from the distress line. I colored this with a colored pencil, purple, and then this little compass. And I was really worried about the compass at first because I don't have north, south, east, and west in here. But you all know what this is. Like everyone knows this is a directional compass. So I cut off the north, south, east, and west. And if you look at the reference picture, I added some things that she didn't have on here. And I did a few different things because you see she has the bigger one with the train traveling. And I wasn't thinking, because I'm thinking now I have 3 circle punches that would have did the trick just fine. But I use scallop and I only use 1 scallop. No, I use 2 scallops, excuse me. This is the larger one. And I think it looks fine. You know, it's just an experimental piece. I just wanted to see if I can do it. And I never thought about putting pieces like this on an embossing folder and making it. So that's really cool. That's one of the reasons why I do like those magazines. I know that they can be pricey, and I try not to buy the super duper expensive ones unless it's going to be, you know, they're going to give you a couple of free free month subscription of them, which they don't, because these magazines are in the UK. So, you know, you get them a little bit later in the States, which is okay. I'm quite sure they feel the same way about us when we have something that's released before they can get to it. I'm just cutting down this tape. This tape I got from Dollar Tree, I believe. I think so, yep. And I'm just cutting it down to fit onto the pieces that I've cut out. This little plane was not fun to fussy cut because it's so tiny. Like they probably could have gave you a die set too. Embossing, folder, stamp set, and die set would have been cool, I guess. I think you may have to go flat, buddy, because it's not working. So let me just get a thin strip of tape. We'll go glue because I don't feel like digging for the thin tape. So we're going to go with this Craft Tacky Glue from Simon Says Stamp. And I'm going to put this one down. I was watching Julie Faith Ann Balzer talk, you know, she does a Julie's blog, Julie's World, Julie's something. It's a vlog that she does on a weekly basis. She combines all her little adventures and puts them up for us to see. Stalkers, I suppose. I'm not stalking the lady, I'm just saying that it's nice to see what people you consider to be famous are doing. And even though she may not consider herself famous, I do, because she's on TV, right? And she does stuff for Brother Skin and Cut. And she was on Alphabet Soup. If you ever watch PBS, they have a Create channel. PBS has a Create, like a all craft Create, and she's on there and she shows you how to do quilting stuff, which is really cool. So anyway, she's taking a quilting class, which is awesome. You know, she's teaching stuff, but she's still learning, which is amazing. That's how you want to continue to just be in life. You don't want to just be dormant in your skills and your studies. You want to continue to learn, which I am discovering that on the daily basis because I need it. I'm going to trim this off just a little bit because I'm not happy with how I cut it off on my board. And now we're going to go ahead and make our card base. Anyway, she was talking about how we're going to use this color. I think it'll be cute on there like that. You know, I'm really into this daggone map paper, but we're gonna stop and we're just gonna make a card base and we're gonna do another one together. Okay, I'm glad you all didn't have to witness that paper massacre that was going on over here. So this is how it's going to look. I can't even give you proper measurements because I didn't trimmed off too much in some spots and not enough in other spots. But overall, I like it. So let's go ahead and do what I love doing, rounding some corners. No, we're not rounding corners. We're going to take a walk on the wild side. Yes, we are. We're going to leave it just like that. So anyway, Julie is, you know, she talks about how when she scrapbooks, she just made a decision. And at the end, if it didn't work out, it just didn't work out or whatever. You know, it's just paper. So I've been trying to do that a little bit more. Just do it. Like with this little glue, I just glued that on. And I think it looks really pretty overall. Like, definitely pretty. No big deal about how, why, and not, and etc. So I should be very proud of it, which I am. I don't know why I say I should, because I'm very proud of what I create. I love it. So I'm going to scoop this down a little bit. No, I'm just going to stick to what I know. I'm going to try and put this tape down. And I've been watching videos and I've learned a few things about tape application. I've watched a few people and they just take a strip of tape and they lay it so nice. I'm like, why can't I ever achieve flat, straight, no crookedness? I'm still working on that. Because even this is crooked, if you notice. But it's okay. No one's going to see the adhesive underneath it unless it comes apart. Yeah. You know, whenever you're trying to find a video for something specific, I have a hard time with word searching. Like, how I think it would be is definitely not how it is. Like, my phone is doing some crazy stuff. And I tried to type in what it was doing, and obviously I don't know the appropriate terminology in phone language, so I couldn't find it. And then I was like, let me just try and do this. So what I've learned is they say you take your brayer, your bone folder, whatever, and you varnish down, and they don't talk about when it's on embossed paper or whatever, but you varnish down your tape, and the back will come off a lot easier than normal. So I've been trying that method, and I think that I've, you know, it's okay. Let's make sure it opens the right way, Brandon. You don't just have to have another card from. This paper is super thin in my opinion. I really need to find some decent cardstock, because I think this does say cardstock on it. Does it not? Yep, see, it says cardstock, but then it tells you that there's only 65 pounds. And so I'm taking a 110-pound sheet of paper and putting it onto 65 pounds of paper. So, of course, it's going to feel flimsier, right? Because, don't embarrass me, tape, okay? Thank you. I'm putting more weight on it. And then I've embossed it. I've put other little stickies and all randomness on there. So, of course, it's going to be heavier. So, I guess a way to counter that light paper with the heavy paper is to put another front or a base, not a base, another like a bigger panel on the inside. Does that make sense? It's not even making any sense. I don't know. Little roommate's awake. So that's the outside. The inside is going to say the adventure begins. But I'm going to do that off camera because I don't want the little man to start crying or whatever. Well, we can try and see. Hey, man.
No, I want seat, Mommy.
You said what?
I want seat, Mommy.
You want a seat?
Uh-huh.
Go sit on the couch.
Seat.
Yep, that's where your seat is, on the couch, not in the studio. Actually, you can sit wherever he likes, but today is no TV day for us. I don't know how that's going to work out. And see, I kind of did a boo-boo right there. It's okay, no big deal. We stamped it right. Why'd you cut that light off, sir? Turn the light back on, please. Thank you. He discovered electricity, right? So I'm going to cut this down just like that. And I wonder if the and begins would have went well in there. I don't know. We'll see. So this is not going to be straight, obviously. Not going to be straight. And it's okay that it's not straight. Because it's an adventure, right? Like the Cat in the Hat says. Let's go, go, go. So now I'm going to... You know, I really think that my son thinks that he's a paper crafter. He takes paper and folds it over and over and over. So now we're going to make a little arrow. I know it's backwards, but look! We have a crazy arrow. So I'm okay with that and how it looks. Hope you are too.
Mommy?
No, put that back, please. I don't want that. Can you put it back for Mommy, please? So this is how it's going to look. And I guess because it kind of looks crazy, so we're going to make it just like that. And I think we really are almost done with this project. I've enjoyed it so much today. I hope that you've had a great time. And you guys get to hear my little one in the background a little bit. He hasn't made a guest appearance in a while because I usually craft while he's asleep. But today, because I woke up late, you know how that goes. I don't have to explain to you about schedules and times and etc. Everyone understands their time and schedule. So I'm just varnishing this down, this tape down. Let's put this to the side, Brandy. Varnishing this tape down to the side, just like that. And go ahead and pull it off and put it down. And I really like this card. Like I'm gonna make a few more, I suppose. Just not today, because crafting time for Mommy's over. We're going to do up. No one wants to go down, right? You always want to sort up. And then we'll put this kind of like this.
I will roll, Mommy.
Huh?
I will roll, Mommy.
Okay. Have no clue what he just said. No clue. All right. So this is the card. Definitely inspired from Paper Crafts Essentials magazine, this right here. And it's not the same. It's similar, I suppose, right? She used different things on here, whereas I only used a few things, a few elements. Pick that up. And got the compass, you know, the plane, the bicycle, camera, because you're an adventurer. This says discover and explore. And then it says the begins adventure. Really? Oh my gracious. Oh goodness, girl. The adventure. Let's see if we can't fix that. Why didn't y'all tell me? Like no one saw that I was screwing it up and told me.
Boo, Mommy.
Boo. Yeah, boo on Mommy. Let's see. Now it kind of looks like a ransom note, huh? Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for...
What's that?
What's what, baby?
Mommy.
You need to pick those papers up that you dropped. Thank you. Right here. Yay! Salvaged.
A hug. A hug, Mommy.
You want a hug?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Mommy will give you a hug. I love hugs from my man. My main man right there. Alrighty. Now it is done. Look at this. Alright. Saw it outside. The adventure begins. Not the begins adventure. What was I thinking? Anyway, until next time, I hope you had a great time here with us today. Me and the little roommate. Till next time, happy crafting.